And we're live!
Hello!
I don't know if there's anybody here, but if you are here, let us know in the chat so we can see ya and talk. Oh my god, 5 people already here. What? That's a shocking turn of events from last
Is that
night.
Casey and Bree's personal channels?
I mean, it says 5. Okay, actually, I did have it open, so. But just make sure I love.
Oh,
No,
is here.
Spence is here. Hello. So yeah, now it says 4. Okay, because I left. I forgot I had it open still. But still, yeah, no, last time we did our last nano prep, it was like 20 minutes before like one person showed up.
Who's in charge of clicking comments?
I mean, either of us. Okay. We usually just usually for these things, I feel like we just kind of eyeball it, and if it looks like one of us isn't, there's those moments where it's like clearly no one's like clicking, so then we'll both go and click it at the same time. But I feel like we both like are whoever's paying attention. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah. We're all cosplaying as each other's characters. Which I know we're live. Thank you. Which we will explain.
I know it's always so loud.
My countdown is over. Okay. We will explain more the characters that we're all doing here once we get more settled in. Everybody shows up and all that jazz. Yeah. All that jazz. I'm so panicked.
Ready.
I'm about to say I don't feel ready for the nanos, but I'm ready for this stream, I guess.
I
have to be.
You better be, because we're live.
We're live. It's happening. Also, I have a new webcam, so if I'm looking nice and better than my last times you saw me, let me know, because I think I'm keeping this one. I have bought like 3 webcams in the last 2 months and returned all of them, so. Oh, you didn't know about? Okay, we'll tell the whole story, because there is a character named Wizard who is a cat, like a literal cat. Yeah, Wizard the cat. It's Echo's cat. So I will give you the lowdown on. There's not much to tell, but I will give the lowdown on Wizard cat. I was thinking about this the other day. How I was like, once I get caught up on character commissions, like I totally have to get one of Wizard, right?
Yes.
So. Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is the mood. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. We got like a handful of new people in my Discord. So if your names are different here, let me know who you are. Hey, Josh is here. And if you are watching and you're not part of our writing group on the Discord, link in the description down below. Come join us. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff all month long, and there's a lot of crying, a lot of screaming, maybe writing. Who knows?
Maybe.
A webcam. Sorry. Sometimes I talk fast and the words just blur together.
I just got a webcam.
Oh man, it's webcam time.
No, I got my fancy new webcam, which if you'd seen me on previous webcams in the past like 2 months, you would see how bad they were. I had some bad webcam times for a while.
A webcam journey.
I got a brand new laptop, nice fancy laptop, but the integrated webcam on it is so much worse than my like old shitty dying laptop. So I kept buying external webcams and like they were all crap. So I got this one. I think this one's okay.
Oh my god, Casey!
I got an energy drink. I'm ready to go. Oh my god, you guys! I'm so nervous. We're counting down now. It's like it's. Whew.
God, that's productive.
I mean, relatable though. The amount of time I spend making my covers, and then I remade them immediately, like 2 days late. Like don't.
And you also made our covers.
I did. I made covers for Casey and Haley as well. Haley's didn't have any titles because Haley didn't have a title. They were just vibes. But Casey, I made like 20 different covers for Casey's book as well. I like it. It's like a fun thing to do, and it's a fun like writing adjacent procrastination. You're like, well, this is writing adjacent. Like, I gotta make my cover, because then you can put your cover on the nano site. It feels important, but it's clearly like not productive at all.
I don't think I've ever had a cover before. I'm so excited.
I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 years where I didn't, but I usually make a cover, even if it's like shitty. I've gotten better at them. I've gotten way better at them, I think.
Oh, I should add my cover you made me to my NaNowrimo page.
I don't even remember which cover. I think I made you like 3, and they were like all kind of the wrong vibes, because like, all I knew was road trip and ghosts at the time. There was nothing else. So.
To be fair, that is mostly still only what I know.
I know, but I didn't know the vibes, because like at that point we didn't know if you were going like spooky or more like lighthearted, not spooky. Yeah, right. We didn't know what you were going with, so I was like, Otherwhere is Casey's book. That's Casey's title. Deviance is mine. Haley does not have a title, so what are we calling this? Like the road trip Work in progress.
I think we should call it the Toad Trip because that's what I accidentally said.
The Ghost Trip.
Okay, the Ghost Trip is better.
That's so much better. The Ghost Trip.
We can go with Ghost Trip, yeah.
That's really cute. I feel like one of your characters would have to make that joke, like in the car, right?
No, Molly is a straight human. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Molly's the only human.
Molly's the only human.
And
it's also the only straight?
Yeah, she's the token straight. That's what I have her listed as.
Yeah, it seemed the easiest choice for me to cosplay. I was trying to do. Who was I trying to do? Which one is Odette?
Odette.
Is she the mage? No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No. Listen, I don't know my character. She's the Fae descendant.
Grandma, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember. Anyways, this is what nano planning, prepping, partying is like for us. Just full chaos, 24/7. So I hope you guys like it.
Listen, every friend group needs a token straight. Okay, you just gotta have your token straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't relate. I don't know about those people.
I don't know about those people.
It's okay. I have straight friends, you know.
I have a straight friend. Maybe you know him. Oh my. So, how is everybody feeling here on? Obviously, Spence, you're already in the nano times. You're in the future. It's nano for you already. I know you haven't written yet, but how's it looking over there? And how's everybody feeling? Who's still counting down? Let us know how you're feeling. And we'll play together.
That seems right.
Relatable. I mean, not married, but relatable.
Significant other being token straight.
Yep, same. Oh, yeah. All right. Where is my phone?
Phone?
I have the doc. The doc with all our talking points is on my phone, so I don't have to switch tabs because I don't have my mouse. Yeah. Unshowered but motivated.
Me too. Also unshowered.
Yeah. Well, I showered last night, which didn't matter since I'm wearing a wig today.
Yeah, I didn't bother. The wig is here.
But I needed to be nice and fresh and clean because let's be honest, am I going to shower in the next 3 days I have off before I have to go back to work? Maybe not. On an older, I love it though. I love that chaotic energy. I used to be a full-time pantser and it just never worked for me. I've learned from my mistakes and I am a 100% a planner now.
Me too.
But I remember the pantsing life and the full just chaos of the pantsing. Hello, welcome. It's full chaos.
I'm still a pantser.
Yes.
As they know.
You went in and you were like, okay, we're gonna come up with stuff, we're gonna make a plan, and then you got like your 5 key things that you knew, and then you stopped planning whatsoever. So pantsing it all the way.
I have characters, very, very brief characters.
Yeah. I feel like you gotta have something. Living on vibes. Yes, vibes.
Yeah. Yes, honestly, Carter, you get it.
We love the vibes. I'm writing the sequel to the book I finished last year, so I've got a bit more of a head start than my fellows here in the chat. Because I'm not doing something from scratch. So even if I wasn't planning, I would still have all of that to work off of because I'm writing book 2. So, but I also planned it out. Hopefully, we'll find out later.
We spent a lot of time. There's an outline there.
For the past 2 months, we've been every couple of days we're on a hangout, just trying to help each other get our shit together, and we've made progress. We've got stuff. It's just a matter of how well it's gonna actually play out when we go to do the typey,
The typey.
Yes, Haley, give us the lowdown. Tell us about your story.
Okay, so basically what I've got is it's new adult, so 22 to 25. My book does not have a name.
No title.
Yeah. Oh wait,
no title on Haley.
It was Ghost Trip.
Oh yeah, Ghost Trip. I'll have to update you a cover. That'll be a fun procrastination tonight.
And I have best friend duo, Piper and Asher. Piper is a creative writing major And for her thesis, she wants to she wants to write a ghost story, but she wants to have real world experience. So they go on a road trip together to try and experience a real life ghost in all these haunted places. And they pick up a ragtag team of people along the way. And that's all I've got.
That's a solid start. Like for pantsing, that's a solid start. Like you got your characters, you've got like your objective, you got your starting point. It's pretty solid.
For a while, I wasn't sure if the ghosts were like spooky, scary ghosts. And I have lived in haunted houses before, so I would be reluctant to say how much real world ghost experience I have, but I definitely have some. But I don't know if they're going to find any ghosts. The ghosts are the friends they make along the way.
That's what we decided.
Yes. It's my favorite, honestly.
But that's all I have, which is not great, but we're going to figure it out along the way.
Casey, do you want to go tell us about Otherware? Give us the lowdown.
Okay, so first of all, Otherware, the title, comes from me not remembering the word elsewhere.
The moment Casey said it, we stopped and I was like, Casey, that's your book title. And she was like, oh my God, it is. And it was just settled. And I was so mad about it because I didn't have a book title for my series at all. But don't worry, I title all 4 books of my series. 2 days later.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh no.
My apartment building is from 1912, so there are absolutely ghosts in this building. We've been friends for like 2 months now, so it's going to be okay.
That's good. That's good.
And I think it was also like 3 a.m. when we figured out my book title, as it tends to be with us. So,
yeah.
And at the beginning, the only thing I had was werewolves, and then they were roommates, and that was the only 2 things that we were going off of. And I don't remember fully how we got there, but that's what we decided.
That was like your starting point. But you've gotten a lot farther since then. You've got more going on for it.
I have. It's more a romance than anything else. It's a male romance. Let me open my Scrivener though, so I don't get anything wrong.
You don't already have it open? Casey, what's wrong with you?
I mean, it's open, but like bring it to the front so I can
see.
Gotcha.
Okay. I was like, mine's right there. It's waiting. It's looking at me. It's got the eyes.
I could see Haley reading off of hers, and I was like, relatable. I'm going to do the same thing.
Yep.
Okay, so our two, like the couple that we're going to be following is Oliver and Aster. And then Oliver's friend group, which contains Odette, Molly, and Lyria, and Bree is dressed as Molly right now.
Molly.
And we've got the 2 guys are werewolves. Exactly. But oh my God, they were werewolves.
Exactly. It's double. A twofer.
A twofer. Yeah, and so obviously we've talked about how Molly is token straight human. Odette is a Fae descendant. Grandma had a fun time. And Lyria is a mage, which I haven't fully figured out what that means. But
yeah, we'll get there.
I did some general stuff, so she's a mage. Oh, and Oliver is bi, Aster is gay, Odette is, I think, demi-romantic. Molly straight, boring. and Lyria is a trans lesbian, which I keep forgetting, but trans lesbian. With purple hair, because like queer culture, guys.
Yeah,
hair dye.
For sure. It's true.
And then I have a whole outline for the book, and it got kind of more plot heavy than I meant to for like a romance. But there's a stalker and there's a rogue pack in the area, so there's stuff happening. I tried to make it
shit ensues.
Exactly.
I think the moment that you were like, is this going to be like a standalone or is this going to have a sequel? And then it was like, well, there's more plot now because it's going to be a sequel.
That's true.
Like once you realize you're going to go further with the story, it's like, yeah, then you need to add more meat into the like beginning.
I did figure out that there was going to be a sequel. It's going to be a female. I'm not going to explain who, although one of them is straight, so I think you can figure it out. So that's mine. Oh my God, they were werewolves.
Oh my god, they were werewolves.
I want that to be the tagline. If like this book ever becomes anything, the tagline is going to be, "Oh my god, they were werewolves."
100%. We will fight for it in the streets.
Oh, and also a big part of this book is going to be a lot of Teen Wolf jokes.
Oh, for sure. You can't not.
Oliver definitely got bitten as a teenager, probably around the time that Teen Wolf was happening, and they were definitely like making fun of him the whole time.
It should be noted that Casey's face cast for Oliver is Dylan O'Brien.
Oh yeah,
just to put that as the cherry on top.
That started out as like a joke, and
Thank
then
you.
here we are. Thank you.
So nice.
Wow. Let's see.
I wonder which one.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my. Oh, yeah.
Molly has a lot to deal with, so she has to be human and straight. It just makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So. Everyone.
Don't we all?
Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien was a face cast for a character in my book, but then he got reface cast. Actually, I don't think he has a new face yet. He just got erased. I need to work on that because that character actually comes up in this book, but that's fine.
For my plot, it literally came from the plot wheel that we did.
I was about to say, if you need ideas, we will spin the plot and trope bunny wheel and see if it gives you any ideas. We'll get to that.
I think I got like
a little bit
road trip, and then I think it was like accident or like fake relationship or something. It was road trip and fake relationship. Somehow I got into Sasquatch from there. I moved away from Sasquatch and Bigfoot to ghosts. But my novel almost focused around a road trip to find Sasquatch.
It was pretty good times at the beginning there, not gonna lie.
But I decided ghosts are a little bit easier because there's more to go off of than Bigfoot.
Yeah, here in a little while in the stream we will screen share the wheel and we will spin the wheel for you, Josh. We will get you some ideas to go off of. We got a lot of wheels.
You got so many wheels.
Bree went a little wheel crazy.
I've got a character name list on the spinny wheel, a last name character list spinny wheel. I've got challenges for us to do during sprints. I've got all of our out of context quotes from the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, please join. It's a good time. And what's the other one? The tropes and the plot bunnies. So we've got a lot of wheels to spin. So we will get you some ideas, Josh.
I think Casey and I got all of our character names from the name wheels.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I was surprised that it was like that helpful because I was like someone like I think my plan was like, oh, maybe you'd see a name and it's like not this name, but like you would get something from that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, maybe like shorten it or change it or something. Like the same with like the like plot bunnies. It's like you'll see a plot bunny and you're like, well, I don't want you to do that, but then it sparks like an idea for what you do want to do. So it's not necessarily like giving you the direct idea of what you want to do. And I thought the wheels would be the same, like the names would be the same thing, but it's like you just straight up picked a bunch of names from the wheels and I was like, yay.
We did.
They weren't all names that like I came up with, so I can't like take credit for all of them. But some of them were. Some of them are my own names from my lists, and not just names I googled, like list names.
Did you lose a cat?
Someone's in the Discord. I don't know if you're. Oh wait, you're here in the stream, aren't you? I think you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yes. Hello. Okay, cool. Thanks for joining the Discord. I'm getting really happy because we've got a few new people in the Discord. And like there's like 30 people in there, but literally like more than half are like inactive people who like join and then never use Discord, which like I get that, but I want more people who are like actively like doing nano and writing year round to hang out with in there. So come hang out with us. It's a fun time.
We'll be doing a lot of things.
I guess we know a lot about Bree's second book if you watch any of the videos on the channel, but do you want to give?
Yeah, I guess I can give just like the general like gist of Deviance itself. If you've already heard me talk about this 20,000 times, I am sorry. But Deviance is a series I've been writing for forever, literally. And in 2019 I started rewriting it like from scratch. I redid the whole plot. Wrote the first half of book 1, and then last year I finished book 1 during Nano. So this year I'm writing book 2, and it's just about a bunch of kids with superpowers who are kind of on the run. They're kind of being hunted. They got a lot of problems. It's a fun time. I can hear Justin like screaming from his video game. It's so distracting.
Every time it comes in a little bit.
Yeah. So if you hear random screaming coming through my mic, my boyfriend's playing some zombie video game with his friends.
Maybe getting murdered. We don't know.
I wouldn't know the difference. Like, guys, I gotta write a book. I'm too busy to go check. But yeah, so it's just Deviants is just about a bunch of misfit kids with superpowers just trying to live their lives. And
a cat.
There is a cat named Wizard. Yeah, Spence, you didn't know about the cat. So in book 1, there's like this whole, it's not even like a plot point. It's just a thing that happens just like in the middle. It's in part 1. It's in part 1.
No, it's in part, yeah.
It's in part 1 or at the beginning of part 3 because part 2 is the whole separate timeline. I'm not actually sure. I've erased my board. I can't look. But Echo just finds a cat in the woods, like a little stray kitten, and he takes it to the vet and gets it checked up, and he comes home and he says, I have a cat now. And they're like, okay, cool. So there's just a cat. There's not like much to the story. I guess
his name's Wizard.
Actually, it's a her. I keep forgetting. I don't think she cares about the gender pronouns because it's a cat, but Wizard is a female kitty.
Oh.
And we forget about Wizard all the time, so.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we make it a very big point to be like, where is Wizard in this scene?
That is actually one of the plot points in book 2 because I have the way book 2 starts. Everything kind of fell to shit at the end of book 1. It was a nice time. So they're like back on the run. They're kind of having their own little road trip, I guess you would say, but not a good one, not a good time. And there's a whole like just like little side plot where they forget the cat at a hotel, and like they're all just arguing about trying to figure out where the cat is and who left the cat. No,
what are the cat superpowers, Bree?
The cat doesn't have a superpower. She's just a cat, and that in itself, I think, is a superpower.
I mean, she sleeps a lot.
It's true.
It's true.
The bitch does not have insomnia.
She doesn't get lost, which is a superpower, honestly.
Oh no, the cat is not getting superpower, guys. This book is too convoluted. Oh, hi, Jacqueline. This is my boyfriend's sister.
He's alive. Damn.
I just hear screaming in the distance. He's playing video games, and I have the door closed. You just hear like the random like because he's playing a zombie video game, so it's a fun time. Being like, I don't know what's happening out there, but I also don't know when he's screaming if it's like the good kind or the bad kind. Like, oh shit, I just got murdered, or oh shit, I just murdered people, in the game. So you just never can tell. They all sound the same.
However, I will say, for Justin screaming being distracting on stream, it's very good for napping. Don't know why, but I will nap to Justin screaming.
I don't know what it is about falling asleep on the couch when Justin is playing video games.
It's like a whole We've both done it.
It's a whole thing. It has to be specific video games. Specific video games. Some video games, no.
Yeah, that weird Lord of the Rings one was great.
Okay, not to like spoil you, but I have a character who just kind of gets a bunch of powers throughout the book. Like he just keeps evolving, and he does eventually learn to teleport. Mm-hmm. Gotta be specific, Don't just be like, yeah, my boyfriend's just like out there like getting shot or shooting someone. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to bring my knife over. It's part of the costume. Costume?
What?
I just don't worry about it. I'm just
the costume.
Yeah, it's begun, guys. The inability to speak.
The nano madness has begun. Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone in chat, tell us what you're writing.
Tell us if you're doing
even if it's just a word.
Yeah, just give us the vibes. If you don't got a plot, give us the vibes you're looking for.
Oh my god.
No, I don't. We're not giving the cat superpowers. We got it.
She's just a good little cat.
We have too many people with powers in this book. When I made that list and like sent it into the Discord, I didn't realize how many powers I have going on in this book.
A lot of powers.
A lot.
Like all of them.
It's so many. So we're not giving the cat superpowers. And I also don't think I will have a power where people can transfer their powers, just because that's one of those that falls into like caveat of things I just don't like that superpowers do. It's adjacent.
And if you don't have a plot to tell us and you want us to spin a wheel for you, just let us know.
Yeah. How about whoever has a plot or a vibe or idea that they're writing about, tell us in the chat. We can chat about that. And then for those who don't, we will segue into spinning some wheels and getting you guys some ideas for a bit. We're going to be chatting a lot leading up to Eastern midnight, and then that's when we will do a writing sprint for you guys on that time zone.
In 67 minutes.
Oh my god, panicking. Haley!
Okay, but
I'm fine.
Okay, this sounds amazing. Tell us more about this in the Discord because this sounds great.
Tell us more.
I want to hear all of
it. Is it sapphic? Because
are they gay for each other?
Gay?
Very important questions.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
I like this.
We're both doing male romance stuff. Nice.
Okay, you could wheel some wheel inspiration. Okay, we'll move to the wheels here in a few minutes. We'll see if there's more people want to say what they're working on. But yeah, tell us more about this lady pirate heist in the Discord because that sounds fabulous. I want to hear all about it. Obviously. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. We like
Pirates are so good.
I said Lady Pirate, and I was like, this has to be Sapphic because
there's no way it's not.
I mean, I'm really gay for Lady Pirate, so
Who isn't?
Oh my.
everyone understands.
Yes.
And I'll also, after the live stream, maybe we can drop the wheels if you guys need.
Oh yeah. I meant to do that last time, we forgot. So I will leave links. Maybe I should make like a separate channel for like resources.
Wheels.
You know what I mean? Like resources for like because it would get lost anywhere else. I mean, I could pin it, but I'll when we end this live stream, I will do that in the Discord. Just somebody remind me. So that way, if you guys need to, thank you, Casey, be on top of shit, because I'm not. But yeah, okay. If you guys want us to go ahead and start spinning some wheels, do you want us to spin? We have a lot of wheels. Do you want us to spin the plot bunnies first?
I think that's probably safest.
Tropes and plot bunnies. That's what the wheel's called.
Yeah.
It's true. So we'll do that first, and then if anybody's looking for like character name inspiration, we'll switch to the character wheels. So start with plot bunnies, Casey.
Okay, let's see.
Tropes and plot bunnies is what that wheel was titled, so you can find it easier in your tabs. Tropes. Starts with tropes. It's also the only one that's not capitalized, I think.
1,000.
Okay, can you add it to the stream for me, please?
I can.
Okay,
so we're gonna spin. This is just a wheel with different like plots, tropes.
Just fun.
It did start out as romance.
It did just start out as romance tropes, and then we added like more just like plot bunny type things. So hopefully there's a little something for everyone on here. Hopefully it gives you some ideas. So we're just gonna spin the wheel. So just kind of watch and see if anything we hit sparks something in you.
And we're sorry for the sound. We cannot stop it.
Oh, you can't turn it off from here? Oh, because you turned it on for the other thing.
Can't
we turn it off?
No, I had to turn it off.
Mute screen audio. I got this.
Clones.
Anybody need clones in their book?
I've done doppelgangers before. That was my nano a couple of years ago. I did doppelgangers.
Was that inspired by Vampire Diaries?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Who do you think I am?
I haven't done anything with clones before, I don't think.
I think I've also done something doppelganger because of Vampire Diaries.
I just end up having a lot of characters that are twins, which is kind of the same thing.
That's kind of the same, yeah.
It's a problem.
Workplace romance.
Workplace romance. Anybody want a workplace romance in their book?
I guess the pirates are technically.
That's
is
true.
the sea a workplace?
Yeah, I assume that's how they view it. Androids.
Ooh.
Okay, I like it. So are you doing something sci-fi then, I assume, with androids? We love that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Not the androids you're looking for.
These are not the androids. I love a good android. Yeah.
And we've got.
They find a mysterious artifact.
Oh, that could be like anything.
Yeah, you could put it.
I know. It doesn't even have to be like mystical.
Ooh, what's it fanfic for? We love fanfic.
We've all written.
We're all nerds here. Don't be ashamed.
I write fanfiction every month.
Casey,
yeah,
Casey's
my first
always
NaNowrimo was fanfiction.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to plug my laptop and I realized I hadn't done that when we sat back down.
Girl.
It's plugged in now, it's fine.
It died.
It had like most of the charge. I just realized it was going down. And I was like, that's not good.
Yeah. The road trip.
That's just a all for me.
A toad trip.
Road tripping from Washington down to like the bottom of California.
Some mysterious artifact. Okay.
Mysterious artifact. When I hear mysterious artifact.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I do not.
She does not. I'm forcing her to share writing with me this year. Actually, everyone who is in the Discord, if you do writing sprints with us, you have to participate in what we're going to do, where every time we sprint together, you have to share your favorite line that you wrote in that sprint. So,
I was not warned.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell anyone else.
Because I've been sharing my whole damn book with Casey and Haley, so I'm like, I gotta get some return here.
Oh no.
I deserve it.
I will say about publishing my fic, mostly because I don't have a beta reader. And I hate editing.
See, you're doing the same thing with Eli, who did this last time and tried to combine everything we spun on the wheel into one thing. I love it. It's so fun.
It's so great.
I love it.
Oh, but when I think Mysterious Artifact, I think Warehouse 13. I don't know if anyone, but Haley and I watched that show. But Warehouse 13 was so good.
So good.
But no, yeah, I will be making everybody share some of their writing this month. So
terrifying.
Stay tuned.
The makeover.
Maybe I'll just be sick and I'll never do a sprint.
No. The makeover. Oh, that's like the where the girl takes her glasses
Princess
off and she's
Diaries.
hot. Yeah. It's like, oh, suddenly she doesn't have glasses, so she's hot now. Yeah, that's how it works. They straighten her hair or curl her hair, whichever.
Now I can't see anything.
Direction.
Okay.
Casey decided to just go blind.
I took my
Casey, that's the wrong character.
Listen.
Carter, you do know how to write.
You do.
You do.
That's a lie.
You got this. Marriage of convenience.
I love a good marriage of convenience, especially like a contemporary marriage of convenience, because it's always so interesting.
I love that. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna link it in the.
If you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord, and it's in the description. If you don't have like a Discord account, I'll also tweet it. I don't know where you found us from. Tell me where you found me from on social media, and I'll link it there. But I'm gonna make a channel in our writing group Discord where I just leave all of these like resources that I've been making for us, because I know I gotta share them with everybody. So we will share the wheel in the Discord soon. Sometime tonight I will get around to that after we're off the live.
Anyway, now you guys can have your clones enter a marriage of convenience. So
less than an hour.
Yeah, that was like a really bad Disney movie, wasn't it?
Makeover.
59 minutes, by the way.
Okay, then yeah, I can also tweet it if you don't want to join the Discord, but you should join the Discord. Just saying. Fun. But yeah, I can also tweet it out if you're following me on Twitter.
I'm spinning again. I have to tell you guys, spinning the wheel is addictive.
It really is.
It's
like I don't really need a plot, but I'm gonna keep spinning this because it's fun. It feels like you're winning, you know?
Mistaken identity, which would work well with clones.
Yeah, that would work well with clones. Mistaken identity and clones, yeah.
It was a cartoon series. Oh, Clone. What did you say?
Clone High.
Clone High. Oh, okay.
It makes all I can think of is Sky High. Like that's what where my brain is.
Is that
my brain keeps saying Sky High? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
God. Good old Sky High. All
right. Okay.
What's it?
I like that the wheel is so crazy that it can't load.
It's like glitching, so I was like, I don't know where it's going. They try to get rid of magic. Oh, that might work for you, Josh, if you have like a magic school student and you're in a weird apocalypse. Maybe that's what starts the apocalypse. Somebody tried to get rid of magic. Pull from the magicians.
Magic.
Yeah, that could be a plot point for you.
Oh my god, that's so complicated. Time travel is so hard to do.
It's so much. I'm like, I can't. Love to watch it or read about it, but I could never on my own. It's like I can't even keep up with my own.
Keep it straight.
Oh, yay, another person in the Discord. Are you watching us here on the stream, or did somebody just pop in all on their own?
Pop. I'm spinning the wheel again.
That's fine. We can do it like a couple more times.
Friends to lovers. I love Friends to Lovers.
Friends to Lovers is my favorite.
People like
enemies.
May or may not have figured out if you've read anything I've ever written or just heard me talk about it.
I wonder why that is. Do you think there's like a reason like in your life that you like Friends to Lovers?
You know what? Don't come for me like that.
Yeah, it's Bree and I's long relationship.
It's a story of me and Haley. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. That was you. Okay. Thank you for joining. Okay, yeah, it's hard to know who's who because of the screen names. Like
everyone has different names.
But yes, welcome. Thank you for joining. Like I said, I will post all of these wheels that we're going to show here. I will post them all in that Discord later tonight. So just stay tuned.
Don't mind me constantly fixing my bangs.
There you go.
Welcome to my literal life. Getting
rid of magic starts the apocalypse. That could be your starting point, or it could fix it, whichever direction you want to go in.
Whichever you want to do.
Yeah, but it could work. It's a plot device.
I mean, it could be both.
It could be both.
Yeah.
they accidentally got rid of magic and it screwed everything up. There's an apocalypse and now they got to restore it to fix it.
Or they
Boom,
like
boom, boom, boom.
accidentally, like they were trying to get rid of magic and they did it wrong, so magic is still around and it's making
But it's like
everything
corrupted
worse.
or something.
So they have to actually get rid of magic.
Mm.
That would be fun. Okay, I'm spinning the wheel again.
It's really fun.
It's so fun.
We'll do this for a bit more. Also, if anybody needs like character names or anything, let us know because we also have those wheels with like 130 some character names
I went
on it.
right past it.
Oh, Casey, I'm so sorry.
It almost
Apocalypse.
landed
Wow.
Apocalypse.
This is literally clearly it's fueling Josh here. It already knows. It knows the track it needs to be on.
Feeling the Josh.
Fueling the Josh.
Ready.
Oh man.
I'm glad no one else can hear this wheel because it gets so obnoxious.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It's like so annoying.
Oh, Spence, that's a
Fake
question. Fake relationship.
That's one of my favorite tropes.
I'll have a small plot point of fake relationship in mind, I believe.
Are you want to know why everybody's writing the story they're writing?
Like us?
Just like want us to talk about like why we're like doing the direction we're doing or whatever with our stories? We can do that.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on, let me take the wheel off.
Okay, we'll take a wheel break. We'll come back. We'll come back to the wheels. Don't worry.
Let me think of a reason.
Well, we can go first.
Okay.
Wow, that was funny.
Sorry, did I kill you?
Should I go first since I've been writing this story for?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't even know what the why. Mine started with characters. I came up with two whole characters back when I want to say like 17. I'm 30 years old right now, by the way. I know, don't look it, but so it's been a long time. This is your author interview. Oh no, I'm the spot. No. So yeah, basically, most stories I write tend to start with characters. I tend to like come up with the character and then try to figure out where they belong, like what their story is. I don't normally start with like a plot or a world. Sometimes I do, but not normally. Normally it's characters. I think it's almost always characters. If I think about it. But so yeah, it was 17-year-old Bree, just young and just living her best life, being obsessed with superheroes, I guess. I don't know. I think that was like during the time when I was like super into like the X-Men movies and stuff. X-Men was like the first like superhero movies that I really like got into before like the MCU broke out and stuff and like got real big. It was X-Men for me. And so just like all of these people with these cool powers and just like seeing like how they get through life with these powers, obviously how that affects the world that they're in and all that stuff. Like I just wanted to give them powers and stuff. I don't know. This is not good. Basically, for me, it's just characters. It's just like the characters come to me and then I spend that time trying to just figure out what their story is, which is the hardest part because the characters come first. Because it's not just like, I want to write this story for them. Like it because I tried it so many times. Like Rainey as a character was in about 20 different versions of this story that were very different before I started writing What is Deviance Now. So it always starts with a character and then finding out what their story is. That's the path I always take. Yeah.
This is fun though. Just like throwing old characters into like old settings.
I love that, yeah.
What meshes.
It's a fun time.
So mine started out with that. I was just going to write like a romance novel this November because I've been reading a lot of romance the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Like a lot of romance. And I really like romance, but it seems so difficult to write for me.
Rude.
So it seems like people don't seem to understand how hard romance is to write, but romance is very formulaic and like people know what to expect when they read a romance, and I am one of those people. But like a really well done romance is just so good. It's so good. So I wanted to try and like write a romance, and I think Bree was like, you've never done werewolves. You should do werewolves. Yeah. Because
Casey, let me interject real quick. What happened was I had the dream.
Oh yeah.
I had a dream. I woke up from a dream. Just quick tangent real quick. I woke up from a dream and I think like I immediately when I woke up messaged like my chat with Casey and Haley and I was like, Casey, I just had a dream in which you were like in the corner whispering werewolves, but they were werewolves like over and over and over again. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get out of my head. I'm so tired. And then I went back to sleep. And then like the next day, like we were like on Hangout plotting. And I think that was when I was like, you should do werewolves. Because
why not do werewolves?
You told me in my sleep that you were all about werewolves. So it was, I had a prophetic dream about Casey writing about werewolves.
Yeah. And I have always been obsessed with werewolves. I love werewolves. I got weirdly into Teen Wolf when it was airing, although not actually the show, more the fandom. I stopped watching after like 3A. continue. But which is a good plan from what I've learned. So yeah, that's how I ended up writing Werewolves.
Good time. Casey came to me in my sleep and told me that she wanted to write about werewolves. So then I woke up and I told Casey that she wants to write about werewolves, and she was like, "Shit, you're right." It's a circle of life, guys. It's a circle of life.
Why am I writing? Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, shoot.
So everything I've written in the past had a sort of like either urban fantasy or like magical elements into it. And this year I really wanted to try and stray from that because I was never like a hard like sci-fi or hard fantasy person. So like my stories were always very lightly magical. And so it never really like stuck. And so I was like, what if I just tried this year to not write that and write just like a contemporary? And you might say, but there are ghosts, and that's my fallback. I haven't decided if the ghosts actually are real and appear, or if they like are just like a way to get the story moving. And so if I get halfway through the story and I'm falling flat because I'm so used to having these magical elements, I can go in and add ghosts are real.
Because what you know, I heard the word elephants, magical elephants, not elements. I know what you said, but I heard elephants, and it was so much better. Continue.
I will add magical elephants.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, like if I really need a plot device, magical elephants coming at you.
Exactly.
They're always there for you.
Ambiguous ghosts.
Yeah.
Ghosts could be real. I even don't know yet, but they're out there searching for them.
Yeah, and like you can, even if you like you make it real, you can obviously like change it from what the expectation would be from the characters and from like the reader. You could like just play with it,
like Ghost Hunters style real versus like Ghost becomes a character in the story.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
no idea yet. No idea.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the gist of why we're writing what we're writing. Yeah. Do you want some more wheel?
Do you want wheel?
Do you want the wheel?
Let's do first name wheel.
Just so you guys know, those watching, I didn't sleep last night, so if I seem like a little bit extra, that's why. Also, no sleep in, energy drink, Nano starting in 2 hours my time, so less than an hour for our sprint here we're doing on Eastern time. So
do people want some names for your?
Does anybody need character name inspiration? Because we can spin the names wheel.
Spin a wheel.
Let's do a character
first
name.
Names.
Let's pull the first names.
My characters could probably use a mom name or something.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone needs a mom.
No, don't be like me. Give them parents.
I mean,
don't call me out. Yeah, I never sleep. I'm gonna sleep a lot less this month because Nano and working and crab along. So many things. Add to stream. Okay. Anybody need character names? We are spinning the wheel for you. Maybe you'll find a name you like. A lot of names on this list.
There's so many.
I'm pretty sure I updated it from the last time. Oh, I need to mute it. From the last time we did it on a stream, but I don't think I added many.
Ooh, that's a weird one. I like it.
That's one I've had tucked in my back pocket for a very long time, but I've still never used it in anything. But I like it. I've had it tucked away. That's one of mine, Jessere. Yeah, I like it.
Doesn't fit in this story, but I do.
Anybody want a Jessere? I know it's just never fit in anything I'm doing, but I still like it. AV. I was just thinking Wheel of Time. I was like, AV, oh, like AV. Sorry.
I was gonna say Avi, mostly because of pentatonics.
Yeah.
I think I would have pronounced it Avi as well.
It's a very cool name.
Alita.
Battle Angel.
Battle Angel.
Oh wait, what's her last name? Rose. Okay, so it has to go with Rose. Alita Rose.
Anybody want to adopt an Alita?
We have names. We have wheels.
I like that sentence. We have names, we have wheels, and we put them together. Avalon. I've also had that in my back pocket because I've wanted to use it as like a person's name for so long, but it never works out.
It's a good person name.
It's so good. I've been waiting for so long.
Okay. But have you listened to his like personal stuff? Because Change on the Rise is amazing. Go listen to Change on the Rise.
Casey, there's not time for this.
Casey, NaNowRimo. Pull back, Casey.
NaNowrimo starts in 45 minutes.
I just love Avi Kaplan a lot. Okay. Also, go listen to him sing House of the Rising Sun.
Ooh, Avita. I like that.
Ooh,
I like that a lot. That's a good. See, that's the thing. Is like if you see a name and it's like you can just mash it with something else and make a new name out of it. It doesn't have to. You don't have to pick it. I'm
I'll DM it to you later.
I'll remind Casey.
Or you can yell at me later if I forget. Feel free. I have no memory. We learned this.
We're very forgetful.
That's
plus,
true.
it's nano night, so it's like.
Is he gonna name one? Wow! Of all the names,
Jessaray. There's like 180 names on there. The chances, I don't like it.
I really
when
want
it lands on
Jessaray
something
tonight.
we've already done, it makes me upset because I'm like, there's so many names. Don't be predictable.
Oh, we got so close to it. Forest.
Forest. I like Forest with 2 R's.
Oh, all right. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I love that, Avita. I love it a lot. So that's a good choice. Maybe we'll spin some more things that when you come back and watch, you'll pick up some more things from us. And we'll be in the Discord like off and on all day tomorrow during like people daytime.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to do writing sprints tomorrow during like the day, we'll be there.
Yeah, Forest with 2 R's is like doing it for me. I don't know who it could be though.
Forest is good. I've known forests in real life. Like a person with a name.
Maybe my main character just got out of a relationship, which is also why she wants to do this big road trip, and his name was Forest.
Aldrin.
I think of Buzz Aldrin.
I think of Alderaan from the Star Wars, the planet. It goes boom.
That's fair. I'm just thinking of astronaut.
I mean, I was also thinking of space, just in a different direction.
That's true. We both went space.
We did. So it's a sci-fi name, guys.
It's a space name.
Space name. Yeah, there's some names that it's like this clearly belongs in like a contemporary or a fantasy or a whatever.
I like the name
Grace.
It's such just like a simple name, but I really do like it.
Be a good mom name.
It's nice. I was gonna say Grace Rose kind of sounds nice.
Yeah, it's like
it does
pretty.
Sound nice. It's
pretty.
I will spin the wheel again because I'm addicted to this.
Yeah, we'll spin it a couple more times and maybe people will get some name inspiration. Yeah, we've got a little ways to go till it's sprinting time.
Oh.
Molly.
Wow. It's like we used this wheel before.
Yeah. It's like this is how Casey.
Oh my God, that's the OG name. Molly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have a cat named Molly. Oh my God, Casey, I just now realized Molly and Ollie. Did you realize you had Molly and Ollie? Because I just realized you have Molly and Ollie. I did not realize
that.
Oh my God, Casey.
I like it.
Yelsa.
I love it. Yelsa. It's just Elsa, but yelling.
I was going to say, my brain just said Elsa. Yeah, there was a Y.
It's Elsa, but yelling.
I love Elsa as like a name. I'm so sad that Frozen has made it impossible to use.
Right. Yeah.
Nickname could just be Elle, though.
Yeah, I don't think of like Frozen Elsa when I think of the name Elsa anymore. I think of the main singer. Hold on.
Yeah.
Of the Love Goods.
Oh.
I have the shirt on, so it made me think of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll spin it again.
Spin.
Oh, I have to think of a first line.
Nia. I like Nia.
Nia. I like her too. I'd say it is Nia, but I guess you could go Naya. I think either's fine, actually. They both sound fine.
Also, Haley, did you say you have to think of a first fuck word? Because that's what I heard.
I said fucking word.
Oh, okay.
But also fuck word.
I know. I need to figure out my first sentence.
A wizard.
It's a wizard rock band.
Wizard rock band.
Wizard rock band. They're very.
But it is a real band that plays.
Yeah, it's a real band.
Real band that plays wizard rock, the genre of music.
It's Elsa and the Grahams. There's Elsa and 2 guys named Graham in the band, and they're all great.
Yeah.
They do like rocky stuff.
Very good. Definitely should see them live because it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh God, I miss it.
Remember seeing bands live?
No. I don't want to talk about it.
Murphy. I feel like that came up on the wheel last time
Murphy.
too.
It did, because you guys all made fun of me because you're like, oh, that's the booktuber that Brianna loves. I do. I love Murphy. Although, to be fair, I liked the name before because it's the name of a character on the 100. It's not a good character on the 100, but that's Murphy spelled with the U. But I like that being spelled with E as a name. I think it's much better as a name with the E. I like it.
I just keep spinning. That's what I do.
I know. We'll probably do a couple more spins and then we'll
Felix.
That's a cat name.
Casey almost used Felix. You were torn between Oliver and Felix. Yeah, that was that almost became your werewolf. Yeah, I like Felix. I feel like I've had that name like also in my back pocket. Like it's one I've wanted to use for a long time, but I still have never found a character for Felix.
I have to stop hunching over.
I don't know why, but yeah. We'll do a couple more spins and then we'll see if anybody wants more plot wheel spinning before we retire the wheels for the evening.
40 minutes.
Yeah. I feel like when we're like at like the 20-minute mark, we'll hunker down and just kind of get everybody pumped for the first sprint. Aaron.
That's reminding me of something, but my brain can't do it.
No.
Something. What is that reminding me of? Anyone in the chat have any guesses?
It's reminding me of the Game Grumps YouTube channel. His name's Aaron. And I know that's not what you're thinking of.
I assume it's the specific spelling of Aaron that's like catching you for something because it's just the name Aaron, but it's spelled weird. But I don't know what it's reminding you of. I don't know.
Oh, that's why my brain said Felix was a cat. It's because Felix the cat is literally a cartoon.
Yeah. Casima.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I do like that name. It's very pretty.
Me too. I've been wanting to steal it ever since I watched Orphan Black. But again, never found a place for it.
One day.
So many names. I'm only writing so many books at once, you know.
Asheville. It almost landed on Woods, and I just liked Woods as a first name.
I have Asher, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, we have the one we were spinning before with like tropes and plot bunnies. It's got, I would say, like smaller plot points.
Yeah, it has like a mix.
It's got a mix. So we can switch back to that one here in a second. Let's do one more name, and then we'll switch back to the plot bunny wheel for a little bit. One more name. It's the final name, unless we need to come back to it for whatever reason. But again, I will share all of these wheels in the Discord after the stream is over.
What is it?
Melina.
Melina.
I feel like that's also one I had written down.
A name that could be linked to climate change.
I mean, Woods. Did you not just hear me talk about Woods as a first name? Forest.
I'm thinking something like heat related or something like fire related. Ember.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I have an Ember. That's a Echo's mother's name is Ember. I had to think for a second because the parent trees are hard sometimes. Yes, Ember is really good. I have a lot of fire names. We're not gonna talk about that.
No idea.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like heat or weather.
Ember's good.
But I don't know.
Cold Jennifer. That's what you should pick, Spence.
Yeah, that's clearly the winner right here. Cold.
Yeah, definitely.
Cold. Do you change wheels? Is that the new wheel?
Yeah.
I just Cole the name.
I guess that works too.
But spell it like actual Cole because that's funnier. I like it better.
That is funnier.
Yes, you do. It's the rules.
Yeah, it's the rules. If it makes all three of us laugh, then like
clearly a winner. Okay, so this is our plot bunnies and tropes wheel. So maybe something
this will help.
Spark something for you. I'll have to update it if we think of more things to add.
Hurting my eyes to look at.
I know. Cole Sprouse.
Look at it.
Snowed in.
Cole Sprouse.
Snowed in as a plot point. They get snowed in.
Also, what do you mean by
California,
like smaller plot points? Like
what kind of small plot points?
Just things that like aren't the full plot.
Like aren't the overarching plot. Yeah, okay. But I feel like a lot of stuff on this wheel fits that category.
Yeah, you can like
these are like plot ribbons.
You can jam pack a bunch of like tropes into your book. That's
really
what
can.
I do.
Yeah. That's true.
Apocalypse
true.
is
that's a bigger one, but there are some
Yeah.
smaller ones in here. Like getting snowed in is like a little side plot. Like they get snowed in for the night. That's a smaller one.
It can also be a bigger one though. Like whole romance books are.
Alien abduction is also on this wheel, so there are some bigger ones.
Alien abduction is just a side plot. It's not really relevant.
Hello, welcome to the party. Ghosts. Yeah, Haley maybe has ghosts. I have actual ghosts, but not like the kind of ghosts you would expect.
Probable ghosts.
I have character ghosts. Ghost one. Singular one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, you only got one.
Not plural ghosts. We got one whole ghosty.
One whole ghosty.
Yeah.
I was like, do I have a ghost? I do not have a ghost. I have werewolves.
No. I don't have a ghost. I have werewolves.
Oh.
Spin the wheel.
Spin, 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 spin.
Yeah.
We got fake relationship again.
Fake relationship. Yeah, I feel like that is a bigger one. Like it doesn't have to be your overarching plot, but it's like a bigger plot device.
I feel like it can be smaller.
It can be. It depends on the story. It depends on like the genre. It just depends on like all of your things.
If you're not using fake relationship in a romance, like if you're doing it just as like a side plot, you could do it with friends that are actually just like faking it and don't actually have feelings for each other.
Yeah, like it not actually being like and then they fall in love. Like it's actual.
Yeah. That seems plausible.
Honestly though, yeah, I'd buy it. I'd buy it 100%. The stuff in between. I feel you. I'm usually good at like making up my bigger plot points or like bigger character things, but then like connecting the dots, I'm not good as that. I spent the last 2 months trying to connect all my dots and I think I still have a lot of holes, so I feel you. It's the harder thing, connecting the dots, yeah.
I don't even know what my smaller plot points are.
Me either. I don't even have like the big plot.
Haley's just going on vibes.
Plot again? What's a plot?
I'm on vibes alone. I'm on vibes and caffeine.
I mean,
that's what's gonna get me through.
That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it.
Again, friends to lovers again.
Yeah. Friends to lovers.
But listen,
I need to add more stuff to the wheel.
The great Chris Beatty. No plot, no problem. So
no plot, no problem. Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
I read that book multiple times. I don't know. I probably still have it somewhere.
I own so many copies of it. I lose it like every year.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it.
Vibes and caffeine.
Alien abduction again.
There's the alien abduction, yeah.
I really
want to get abducted.
I do think we should test at some point if I remove the thing, if it actually removes it, or if it just removes it for me.
No, it'll remove it for you while you're spinning the wheel.
Oh, okay.
It won't remove it for me, I'm pretty sure, since I'm like that one editing the wheel. So you can take like those off when we hit them.
Yeah, I should.
We can always I can resend the link to refresh it if we want like to start the wheel over with all of it.
Wow, I wish I knew someone's story had any superpowers in it.
I've never read a superpowers before. I definitely didn't spend
I don't know why I'm obsessed with it, but it's like my whole brand.
It is your whole brand.
I love powers, man. Can you tell I was that kid who would like stare at things and try to make them move with their mind? Because I was definitely that kid.
Hyde plot pigeons? I'm sorry, you need to elaborate.
Pigeons? Elaborate? Oh my god, I'm so excited about. Tell me about the pigeons, please.
Are the pigeons the friends to lovers?
I don't even care what the pigeons are doing. I'm just really excited about this pigeon plot. Please.
Green really loves birds.
I love birds.
Bree
loves birds. Birds and superpowers. This is my brand.
Save
the pigeons.
Yeah, it's all superpowers.
Solidarity and superpowers.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I never grew out of that, so now it's in my books.
Yeah,
they're just being pigeons. That makes me so happy. I love this. I don't know why. Just pigeons being pigeons. I love it.
That's great. I'm happy for them.
I want to read about your pigeons.
Happy for the pigeons.
Send me pigeon snippets.
AI could just be Siri. It doesn't have to be
true.
Wild
has to be like a big
AI.
sci-fi thing. Okay, you know what? I don't like to eat fish. I like fish as animals. They're good. They're swimming. They're doing their thing. They're pretty. I don't want to eat them.
You would argue that Brie likes fish more than most people since she won't eat them.
That's true.
The
I will
respect I have for the underwater creatures.
I don't know.
Because they don't taste
good.
Salmon gives me migraines though, which is sad because it's my favorite fish. Okay, removing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more stuff on this wheel. This is like the only one I haven't updated since like the first time I updated it. I feel like it needs more.
Yeah.
Needs more plot bunnies. Damsel in distress.
I also have this, but in like a backwards way.
I mean,
yeah, I like when it's like take that actual like trope, but then you spin it a bit. You spin it a bit.
Damsel in distress is gender neutral damsel.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
That's true.
That's absolutely true.
My damsel just happens to be a 6'4" dude who's scared of ghosts.
I love him.
Oh my god, Spence.
Shut up! Get your band. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, Spence. I'm just trying not to think about it. Technically, I have an hour and a half till my midnight.
Urban legends is how I got Sasquatch. And
that's true. You started Sasquatch here, and then you evolved into ghosties, which may or may not actually be real ghosties, but just the plot point of
and if you want like smaller plots or just like even scene plots, you could just have them talking about their favorite urban legends.
That's true.
Just your casual conversation.
Okay, but that's like all of my characters. They've all got distress.
Yeah.
There's distress inside every damsel. Yeah, exactly.
We can all relate to this.
Yeah. Currently me.
Alright, guys. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, great.
We love that.
Overprotective
dad.
Overprotective dad.
It's the best when it's like not actually a dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have overprotective best guy friend.
Yeah, I've got Dice Chance. They're the overprotective dads of the group, and they're also the moms. But
they're mom and dad.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Oh my god, no.
Right words.
Oh no, spins. Trying to get rid of magic came back.
I just got rid of it and kept going.
Like, we've already done this. Get in the trash.
We don't
we already gave that one to Josh before he left, so.
Time loop. I do love a time loop.
I mean, you can do a lot with a time loop. I don't know.
That's just terrifying to write.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do it. But I feel like someone else can do it.
I've read a lot of fan fiction with time loops. I don't think I've read a lot of like published things with time loops, but I love a good time loop.
I feel like whenever you have like a time loop thing, it's like a whole plot. You know what I mean? It's like the whole movie or like a whole episode of something. Yeah. It's a very involved.
I feel like it's hard to make
do like a small like, and here's one little side tangent time loop plot device. Now back to the, it just doesn't work.
It could be if like your whole thing is like magic related and
it's just Fruit Loops.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
I think Spence has the nano madness. It's coming. It's contagious.
The nano madness. Oh. Now I want Fruit Loops. Oh my god, stop it.
I ate Cheerios yesterday.
Brie made me make eggs earlier because she made eggs, and then I was like, I need eggs.
Well, I got Cheerios. Give me some Cheerios. Frosted Cheerios.
Good.
Big bowl of time loops. You guys are fun. Unrequited love.
Unrequited love is like they think it's unrequited, but it's not actually
requited. No, yeah, that's just the build up to that's the slow burn. That's the slow burn. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could do actual unrequited love where it's like they don't actually like one does and one doesn't, but that's boring.
Sad.
Yeah, we don't want to be sad.
Sad.
Time flies.
That's
the tagline for that cereal.
Wait, sorry. I want to go back to Brie saying we don't want to be sad to the person that's literally writing the most traumatic book possible.
I mean, I had some input on that.
I mean, it was always going to happen. It's just a matter of the things we're building. We're getting the road, the journey, the destination. It's all happening, guys. I can't even say Journey Before Destination. I'm so tired.
Yeah, me neither. I can't do this. It has to be actually requited.
Exactly. It's for me. If it's unrequited love, it's just a slow burn that hasn't
found itself.
coalesced.
Or one of them like hasn't had their O moment yet.
Yeah, the moment where it's like, oh shit. Yeah.
I love an O moment.
Most of my like the ships in my books that like are canon, like you know right away who they are. There's like one, maybe two, where it's like you don't see it come until it happens, but there's two off the bat that it's like this is gonna happen. We're just gonna wait
now.
2 books, 3 books.
We're just watching it.
Exactly. There's like I don't play around. It's like you know, and you're gonna watch and you're gonna fucking yearn.
I love the yearning.
Yeah.
The like pining from afar.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or from close by.
Or from afar.
When you all live in the same house. It's
true.
fine. It's fine.
I just keep spinning this wheel until someone tells me to stop.
Okay, we'll
stop
do like a couple more. Yeah.
Werewolves.
Yeah.
I think everyone should do werewolves.
I have a shapeshifter, so that's like I'm werewolf adjacent.
No. Casey and I have always differed on that fact. She's
true.
werewolves, I'm vampires.
I mean, I also love vampires.
I know, but if like we had to choose one or the other, you would go werewolves and I would go vampires.
That's probably true.
No, I would go superpowers. I am not in the equation.
I want to say for this that it's not a romance unless there's an HEA or an HFN, I guess, like a happy for now instead of like a happily ever after. But it doesn't count as a romance if that's not there.
It's true.
Not a romance. Sadly, just removed werewolves. We'll never recover.
Casey,
we'll do like 2 more.
Yeah, we'll do 2 more spins, and then we will.
And I'll panic for 20
Amnesia,
minutes.
Good old amnesia plot.
Once again, I feel like I've read a lot of fan fiction with Amnesia. Not a lot of like published things.
Oh, I've read a book. I've read a published book. It wasn't good.
I just like that. I've read a book. It sounded like that was unrelated. I've read a book.
Haley,
no, wait. Bree, you...
Okay, so I don't have amnesia as a plot, but I do have a character who lost all her memories. So it's not like she has amnesia, like it's not like actual amnesia. Like there's a whole thing there. But yeah, like the effect of having lost memories, I do have that with the character.
I mean,
but she lost her memories at the age of 8, and she's 18 now. So like she's got some memories now. Like it's not she loses her memories in the plot of the story. It's a past tense thing.
But like actual fiction amnesia, like what you will read as amnesia, does not really exist. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not real.
That was published and like did this was really bad. It wasn't good. I don't even remember the name of the book.
All I can say is I remember in the distant past of my wee childhood a singular Goosebumps book that had an amnesia plot. Couldn't tell you which one. Couldn't tell you anything about it, but I remember it had an amnesia plot.
Interesting.
Good old Goosebumps. I couldn't tell you any more than that. I don't know why I remember that.
I think I literally read the book about amnesia when I was like doing a reading sprint with you guys, and I read it in like literally an hour because it was so bad.
So it was you and me, and you were like, you literally read the whole book while we were on sprints, and you were so upset about it because it was so stupid. I remember this. I don't remember what it was called. It was so unforgettable. It was like so forgettable. Masked Hero / Living a Double Life.
Okay.
About Hannah Montana now.
Oh yeah. Yep. Good old Hannah Montana. Yeah.
Okay, I'm spinning one more time.
Last one for tonight. But I will put this wheel in the Discord. Don't forget. I'm saying don't forget to me, not to you guys. Because I will forget.
Proximity. I love proximity.
I guess kind of mine's like that because they're all stuck in a car. And I'm sure there's going to be some kind of relationship happening. I don't know. I guess
technically I guess technically, like technical terms, I have forced proximity as plots in like
because they're all
into. Definitely in book 2, because like the road trip of hell, you know what I mean? Like they kind of like are all just kind of forced together while they're trying to figure out what's going on. Like none of them are having a good time during that point. I would necessarily say it's like forced proximity in book 1, but like they're all in the same place eventually. So
that's true.
It's proximity. Is it forced? Who's to say, really?
Who's forcing it?
Exactly. But I guess you could say that.
Force it.
Yeah, I guess you could say like the actual like the road trip situation in the beginning of book 2 does feel more like forced proximity because they're literally like forced
to leave their
very small spaces with each other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, somebody else appeared in the Discord. Hello, is this somebody that's in the live show right now? If you are, tell us.
Wow, this is really good.
My lipstick
image of Casey. Yeah.
Getting more people on. Strongly suggested proximity. I like it. I like it. Okay, hang on. Let me see. We've got 20 minutes till we're gonna do a writing sprint for 20 minutes at midnight Eastern time. So in 20 minutes, we're gonna do a 20-minute writing sprint. Casey and I are not gonna write during the sprint because we're gonna write on my midnight because I'm in Central Time. But Haley's gonna write, and you guys in the chat who are hitting midnight can do your writing sprint. Oh, nice. Thank you. Okay, cool. I just get really excited when people are also here watching and joining the Discord. I assume that like the correlation is there. If somebody's joining the Discord right now, they're probably watching the stream. But I've been posting links everywhere for the past weeks for like both the stream and the Discord, so I wasn't sure. I'm just really excited for more friends.
More friends.
More friends. I promise we're good people. Okay, what was
relative term?
Okay, so
us being good people.
Do we want to talk about like anybody's goals for Nano this year? Like, what's everybody aiming to do? Because I know we have a lot of people in the Discord who aren't really doing like proper 50K Nano, 1667 words a day. Like they have smaller goals of like just finishing a draft or just starting something or whatever. So do we want to have everybody kind of go over their goals? Like you guys in chat, tell us what your goals are for Nano. I'm going to tell you our goals. Don't be intimidated by Casey and I's goals because we are overachievers. Don't wait. This is why we keep Haley.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can start.
Yeah, you go first.
I can start with my goal then. So I would like to hit 50K, but I have a very busy November coming up. So my goal is kind of just to write every day.
Right.
So if I don't hit 50K, that's fine. I would like to, but I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to hit it. But just like one writing sprint at least a day, just like get something on a piece of paper.
Right.
I think is like more my goal this year, which might end up hitting 50K easily because like as long as I do like 1 hour of writing a day, I can usually
get those words
out. Yeah. But who knows? I just want to write every day. That's like my main goal.
This is like a solid, good goal. Just like finish a short story, like a solid 10K. I think you're going to do it, Spence, and we're going to encourage you along all month.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is what I did last year. Last year, I was continuing and finishing like the draft that I'd started the year before during Nano, and I did it. So I think you're going to do it too. I'm passing my luck for finishing a draft onto you. I think it's going to happen. I'm passing the torch. I think you got this. 30K is doable. I think you're going to do great.
Yeah.
Who's going next?
You go, Casey.
Okay.
I think your word count goal is technically smaller than mine. I don't know if you have like an actual.
I have like obviously I want to hit 50K.
The higher one. The higher one.
I have every year since 2009, so we're gonna hit 50K this year because that's just how it works. But I would like to finish a draft of this book, and I think that's gonna be way more than 50K. I think it might be like closer to 100. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes. Like overachievers, if you're ever in like the Nano forums and stuff, overachievers normally have like a minimum goal where your actual like goal is, and then like a stretch goal, and that's how I. Since like doing an overachiever.
Your bonus goal is like this, bare minimum I have to hit this and I'm happy with that. Anything beyond that is extra, but this is what I'm aiming for beyond.
This is what I would like to hit, like if it's possible. And that's how I always think of things for Nano. So like minimum is 50, and then my real goal is just to finish the draft. And then dream goal is like 100K maybe. My goal is to, since I'm starting book 2 from the beginning, from scratch, I don't think I'm going to finish it. My goal, obviously, minimum 50K. I will hit 50K, do or die. That's how we go. But my extended goal, just hit my hat off. My extended goal above that is 85K, mostly because last year I did 82K, and I want to just up myself a little bit. And I would like to write at least half of the book, like half of the draft, which I'm like, based on at least my plot points, I don't actually know what like it's going to end up being when it's written, but based on the plot points, I want to get like halfway through those plot points. So like halfway into part 2, part of me is like, but what if you just write the whole book this month? It's not going to happen, so I don't even know why I'm telling myself that. So it's just not going to happen. Half of the book, minimum 50K, high goal 85K is my goals there. Oh, you're a first-time Nanoer? Welcome.
Oh, okay. This
Welcome to chaos.
I love when there's new people, because it's so fun. It's just so fun. It's like stressful, but it's so fun, especially when it's like new to you. I feel like
definitely jump in the Discord if you haven't already.
I think Zoe just jumped in. I believe.
Yeah, Because writing buddies is like my number one tip for first timers. You need people to write with.
You have found the right group of people. We will get you through. Okay.
We sprint every day.
Haley and I have been doing this since 2009. I haven't won every year. Casey has won every year. I have not won every year. Haley's not won every year, but we've been doing it every year.
Twice.
Attempting every year. And I've had some years where it's like it just didn't go well. Some years where it's gone great. So and yeah, like anything that you need help with, any like if you've got any plot problems, if you're like, hey, I'm like this is what I'm trying to do, but like I don't know what to do with it. That's what the Discord is for. Like just in the main chat, we're constantly like bouncing ideas off each other. So don't be shy. Feel free to just shout anything you need to figure out in there, and we will help.
And also, just one more thing: write every day, even if you only write like 10, 50 words. Write something every day, like put something down.
It will absolutely like A, any words you write are better than no words. And then B, it's it builds the habit. So once you get to a certain like point in the month and you've been doing it every day, it's easier to stick with it and not like drop off. Like if you're like, oh, I missed yesterday, but I'll do it tomorrow and like things like that, then you get in that pattern of like you'll easily drop off, especially when it's like very new to you.
That's usually what happens with me, which is why like my main goal is write every day, because in the past it has been like I've missed one day and then the next day I'm like, oh, but now I have to write like 4,000 words or whatever. Right. And then I'm like, well, I'll wait till Saturday and then I'll write all day Saturday, and that never happens.
I just want to say that's a very high goal. I don't think I will accomplish without stress. I will be stress crying in November, so we can stress.
I'll be stress crying in like 15 minutes.
I know, right? We can stress
I won't even
together.
Make it in 12:01.
But yeah, no, the solid 50K. We love that.
Like just with 50K, I would be stress crying, but with all our other stuff, definitely.
So this is your first year doing it of like pantsing, like without a plot ready. Yeah, there is a lot of freedom to that. I feel like. Like the one thing that sucks about me writing like book 2 of my series is that like I'm already like confined by everything I've done before it and the rules established, and like I'm confined by that, which is like in some ways that's easier because I don't have to like come up with everything from scratch, but it's also like more limiting. So it's like there's pros and cons to both directions. Hello. Okay.
Nice.
That's what I did last year. Okay, so I will also pass the torch to you. You guys are going to split the torch. I'm going to pass it to you. You're going to finish your draft, because I finished my draft. I cried last year when I finished my draft. That's the first time I ever finished a draft. It was a monumental moment for me. So I wish you all of the luck. And if you're not already in the Discord, I think you might be. But if you're not, join the Discord, and we will help you through. You guys have found the right people. You found the right place. Okay, I promise you. Writing buddies are going to be the thing that gets you through. And not to brag, but we're pretty good ones.
And doing sprints in the Discord. And also, you don't have to wait for us to start sprints. If you want to do a sprint, like there's a message pin to show you like how to start the sprint bot and stuff. You can just do it yourself.
In the Discord,
people might join.
If you don't like know the layout of Discord very well, in the Discord, there's a channel that's called Sprints. You go to that channel and you click on the little tack at the top for pinned messages, and it explains how to do the sprint bot. And you can run your own sprints. And even if you don't want to use the sprint bot, you can literally just go in there and say like, hey, I'm going to sprint for 20 minutes on like the hour. And if anybody's around at the time, they'll come in and join you. So you can do sprints anytime you want. You don't have to wait for us to like host sprints in there. But we will also be doing several live writing sprints like this, like a live show like this, where we're going to do writing sprints throughout the month. So we will keep you guys updated when we do those as well, because it'll be fun. But yeah, we're gonna get you all there. We're gonna get you all to your goals. I'm so glad you found us. Oh, yay! Yes. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we got 12 minutes, and so we're going to do the first writing sprint at Eastern Time, midnight.
It's a bit of a
like get comfortable.
There's a little bit of a learning curve for Discord, but it's not that my writing group Discord is pretty easily accessible. It's not pretty simple. There's not too much going on. I have another Discord for a read along, and it's a bit chaotic in there. This is nice and easy and simple. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Kate, the three of us here in this little, we're the mods of that, the Discord in there. So if you need any help, you have any questions, do not be shy. Do not be afraid to ask. Whether it's just about how to use something in Discord, or if you're like want to write sprints, or you just need help with a writing idea, you're going to see us just jumping in there, bouncing ideas like all the time off each other. So feel free to do the same. Okay, do not be shy. Okay, so writing sprints, live ones, we will have to schedule those as soon as we have my work schedule. No, it is, I'm free. But as far as in the Discord, those it's a free for all. Just whenever we're on and feeling it, anytime any of you guys in the Discord, like you don't have to wait for us to do a writing sprint in the Discord. As far as live ones, like those will be a little less frequent. I don't know if we would do one like every week. We could just, well, not next week. I was gonna say we could do them like every Sunday since we know that I'm free on Sundays, but not next week because next week we have a different live show to do. Don't want to talk about it. But we might be able to like come up with like a consistent format, like the live ones, yeah. But as far as in the Discord, like it's just gonna be. I mean, I imagine at least once a day. I don't know what time of day. It might be like my 4 a.m., which is like your 4 p.m. Spence. So it's like I can't tell you what time of day. There's not going to be consistency, but we will be in there sprinting probably every single day.
Mine will, I'll probably do like afternoon to like middle of the night Eastern time for me.
Yeah.
Like that's
when I was gonna say.
I usually do mine on days when I have to work. I don't do a lot of my writing until after like my midnight because I come home from work at 10 p.m., settle in, get dinner, and then I start writing my words for like the next day after midnight that night. So that if I work the next day, it's like I'm ahead for that day. So I do a lot of late night writing, which is pretty much your afternoon. So it's like, you know, we'll be out there sporadically through the different time zones that you guys will all be able to like hop in with us. But again, you can host your own in the Discord. Do not be shy to do your own sprints. Whether you just want to just say, hey, I'm doing a sprint, like you don't want to mess with the bot, but also you can have the bot run it for you. It's pretty easy. So
there's 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so when we get to Eastern time midnight, we are going to do a 20-minute writing sprint for those of you hitting midnight. So anybody who's ready to write in 10 minutes, get ready. It's almost time. Casey and I are waiting till my midnight, so we got an hour and 10 minutes. But Casey, do we want to hype everybody up with the NaNowrimo song now? We got 10 minutes.
I think we do.
So for those of you who don't know about the NaNowrimo song,
that's true. We don't sleep.
That's good for me because it's like a lot of times my normal people are asleep when I'm doing my late night writing, and I'm like, where's my friends at? So it's good to have late night writers and then writers in other time zones as well. So that's a good thing about having like a good group of people.
Really bad insomnia also helps because
that's true. So yeah, there will be not many quiet periods, I think.
Get this ready.
But yeah, for those of you who haven't heard the NaNowrimo song by Christina Horner, there is in fact a NaNowrimo song by the lovely Christina Horner. We're gonna play it for you guys because it's tradition for us to listen to it right before we start writing at midnight. And Haley's about to start. So.
We're gonna put the video up because it's the best way to play the song. But the video is gonna be pretty skippy, so it's not gonna. Pay attention
to the music more than the video, but we'll link you guys the video if you want to watch it. The video is like nothing that special. It's mostly the song that matters. Okay, I didn't mute this one. This one's not muted. Okay. All right, so we're gonna listen to this song. We're just gonna listen. I should probably mute myself so I don't sing along.
Yeah.
We can mute ourselves while we do this, and then we'll chat for like 5 minutes after this and get you guys hyped up for the first one.
Okay, are you guys ready for a song?
Yeah, mute yourself, Casey, because I know you're gonna sing too.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta press play first.
Okay. No.
1667 words a day. Giving up your social life and stay indoors. And forget about your grades, your boyfriend, and your job. Do it later, 'cause now I need to write another 1,000 words. Hit 20,000 words and I'm feeling awesome. And I should make writing my career. My main characters have chemistry. My setting is believable. Think I'm gonna win this year. Really think I'm gonna win this year. Did you ever want to write a novel? A lot of people wanna write a book. So sit down and focus, 'cause it's November and I'm gonna write a freaking book. I just passed 30,000 words, I'm feeling pretty low. Need inspiration, but I really just have none. I just realized I have plot holes and my writing really sucks. Can you remind me why I thought that this would be fun? I powered through to 40 and I'm nearing the end. I'm at the climax and this part Just a little touch of going mad. Just a little touch of going mad.
Wanna go see a movie?
I can't, I'm riding.
There's this really sweet party.
I can't, I'm riding.
Been in your room all day now.
Don't care, I'm riding.
Girl, this can't be healthy.
Shh, I'm writing.
She's
To write a novel, a lot of people want to write a book. So sit down and focus, 'cause it's November and I'm gonna write a free. Did you ever want to write a novel? A lot of people want to write a book. So sit down and focus, 'cause it's November and I'm gonna write a freaking book. Can you remind me why I thought that this would be fun?
Yay!
We did it. The NaNowrimo Song.
Yay!
5 minutes, exactly.
5 minutes for Friends. So yeah, that's the NaNowrimo Song. We listen to it every single time right before we start writing Nano Night. Yes, get the timer ready. 20 minutes is what we're gonna do. Yeah. So who's ready to start writing for NaNowrimo?
Absolutely not.
We're gonna do a
How am I
20
starting
minute.
this?
We're gonna do a 20-minute writing sprint for those of you who are starting in 4 minutes, and then after that writing sprint, we're gonna kind of wrap up the live stream, and then we're gonna move into the Discord and do writing sprints in the Discord. Casey and I are gonna be up for a while, so anyone else who's gonna stay up and write for a long time tonight.
Yeah, we stay up as long as we can.
Yeah, we like to get a really good head start. We get like a really huge word count on day one because yeah, exactly.
Relatable.
But yeah, okay. Oh my god, guys, it's about to start.
Oh, no.
I'm excited that I don't have to start writing right now. I get an hour. But
What are we gonna do though?
I don't know. We're gonna text each other while Haley
20 minutes.
Yeah. We'll mute ourselves.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So they're probably gonna start packing. I think that's where I'm starting. They're gonna start packing the car.
Okay.
That's the beginning.
That's a good start.
And then he's gonna try and convince her out of this road trip, and that's how we get like the plot of what's happening.
Exactly. This is the key. Oh. Also, Casey, did you get the timer ready? Because you still have the
Yes. Oh yeah. I forgot to take that.
That's not in here. That's the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually go a little bit above the 1667. I feel like I usually get around like 2,500 day one.
Yeah.
Because I write
and that's
now,
a really solid
and then,
start for.
yeah, I write.
Okay, now it's ready.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty.
I got
Oh my
a bottom
God.
one.
3 minutes. Yeah, no, don't be intimidated when you see Casey and I posting like our final day one word counts, because it's going to be high. And a lot of people are like,
It's
oh my
terrifying.
God, how can you do that? And used to, I couldn't be able to. Like, used to, it was like such a struggle to get the 1667. But yeah, I usually get anywhere between 6,000 and 10,000 on day one, because I'll write a bunch tonight after midnight, and then tomorrow during the day, like I took the day off work, so I'll be writing a bunch during the day tomorrow too. Because having that big cushion at the beginning is really going to pay off for me in week 3. Week 3 is my bad week. It's just consistently the bad week.
Yeah, I was gonna say like end of week 2, beginning of week 3 is
Yeah.
like the
I feel
hard
like
part for
everyone
me.
hits that slump.
It's because it's like
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and like you're
Exactly.
busy and like you kind of just want to relax. It's a holiday, but you can't.
Exactly. Like week
I will
1,
say-
you're right in the hype of just like starting and just smashing your
Yeah.
ideas out. Week 2, you're like on the tail end of that, so it's like it starts to fade. Week 3 is just like so hard for me. Week 4, it's you're almost at the finish line. You're like, I'm almost there. Like you get pumped again.
I'm just delirious at week 4. It's just like nothing matters.
Right? Week 4
Yeah,
is just
I don't know
crazy
if I'm
fun.
writing real words. Oh my God, 60 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
I need to get my camera ready and then.
Okay. So we're all gonna mute in here, and those of you who are starting writing now, we're gonna start the timer, and then we'll come and chat afterwards. And you can tell us how you did on your very first sprint.
Oh no.
Get excited, everybody.
I'm not excited at all.
Thanks.
Oh no.
I am
okay.
really.
I'm just like waiting for the clock to turn over, and I'm like shaking.
I feel
I
you.
am ready to hit the go button.
I'm
That will
ready
be
to
up
mute
in an hour.
myself. So that Casey and I aren't just chatting in the background of this.
I'm ready to mute myself and take my camera off so I can pee.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I'll stay here with Haley and just watch her struggle.
I'll be back in
I know the
minutes.
waiting, Allie.
Yeah.
The last like 30 seconds.
Oh,
is the
it
worst.
happened.
Oh, there we go.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Time to write, everybody. Get your words ready. Time to go.
Yo.
And How'd it go, Haley?
Hello. I wrote 773 words.
That's really good.
Yay.
I'm so proud.
I don't think they're great words, but
I mean, when are
they're
they ever?
words.
I feel like the first words are never great words. Me and Casey in a separate chat being like,
That's
how do we
fine.
start our books? Just screaming at each other.
I
Oh,
don't know.
you
I
need to
started with a
sleep.
quote.
You need to
Oh, that's
sleep,
fun.
Allie. Get you some sleep
Yeah,
and
go
start
sleep.
fresh in the morning.
We'll be
we will
sprinting.
We'll be sprinting like all day tomorrow. Like no joke. You will find us
Yeah.
in the Discord at all hours. Oh, I just keep hitting my head. So yeah, we
Or
will
you
be
can watch
in
this
there.
back tomorrow. And
I love that we have two Allies. This is great.
I know, right back to back too.
That's really good.
Nice.
865 words. That's real good. You guys are
That's
More
really
than
good.
me.
Yeah.
Very
Oh.
good.
Yeah, I started with
a
a conversation.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know how to start, so I'm just gonna dive right into conversation.
I think we figured out for Casey that she's going to start with the name Oliver, and then somewhere in that first sentence, also otherwhere.
Yeah,
That's
that's
kind
what
of
I have
weird.
so far.
And yeah,
I did just have a thought.
I think
But we'll get to it.
my whole plan is just to basically use the exact same sentence from book one, but interchange the words. Casey was like, do this, and I'm like, wow, that's like the exact sentence from book one, except he was like, but blah 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 blah. It's
I was like, yeah, it was, but it's a cool idea because then like.
I mean, that's true. I could just start every
Symmetry.
prologue with like that same like sentence. Like the first one and for book one is like Rowan Mercer stared out into the darkness of the night, contemplating mortality.
Heck.
Ooh, I love a text thread in books. They are good wee words. Those are good. They're more words than you had before, so you should be proud. And I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say any words right now.
Any words are good
Good
words.
words.
Good words.
Yes. Everybody's off to a good start.
Yes.
Except for Allie, because Allie didn't start. This Allie.
But that's okay. Allie has to sleep. Please go to sleep.
You're going to get a fresh start tomorrow. We're going to get you a fresh start tomorrow. Don't you worry. It's fine. It's okay to miss the midnight kickoff. Some people have to sleep, like reasonable humans. So, yeah. I am proud of everybody. Like I've said before, we are going to be doing lots of like live shows where we just do a lot of like writing sprints together live like this. Except it'll be more sprinting and less chatting. And we also have fun like challenge wheels that we're gonna unveil when we do our next live writing sprint, where we're gonna spin a challenge wheel and we all have to like have a challenge to do for that sprint. Like one of them's like write with like a book on your head, or like put this word in the next like scene you write, and things like that, just to make it more fun and silly and like lighthearted to take some of that pressure off, or maybe make more pressure depending on how you want to look at it. Depending. So yeah, we'll have a lot of fun with live writing sprints in the future. Stay tuned in the Discord. We'll always let you know when we're doing those in the Discord. And like we said, we'll be doing just in the chat Discord sprints like every day, probably at any given hour. So everybody in every time zone, night owls, morning people, different time zone people, you're all covered with us, I promise. We spend many hours. Is there anything else we wanted to go over before we wrap this up for the night? Like I said, Casey and I are going to move to the Discord and be doing a sprint in half an hour for our kickoff, my midnight. Casey's technically on the hour. Casey waits for me.
Yes, I do. Because, well, 1 year I was on Central Time, and now my Nano's on Central Time, so I just left it there.
The first year we like did it together when you came to visit. It was like you were always, yeah.
No, I'm just on Central Time now. But anyway, yeah, on the hour, we're going to do a sprint. And we'll probably do a long one.
Probably like a 30 or like 40, like a good chunky one to kick us off first. And then after that, we might just like
do a long one.
We might just like write sporadically without sprints after that. We might do like one long one, or we might do like a couple short sprints after the main sprint. We'll see how it's feeling. But anybody who's up and live and writing, we'll see you in the Discord. If you aren't already part of the Discord, please go join it. Link in the description.
And Bree just added the wheels. The wheel link.
I did.
I need any wheel stuff.
I added the wheels to the Discord. If you go to the tabs in the Discord, there's a new tab now for resources, where I posted the different wheels in those tabs, where we can also just like anybody can post anything in there. If you have writing resources you want to share, if you like have a really cool character name that you can't use but you want to share with somebody, drop it in the character name tab. Easy peasy, pretty self-explanatory. You'll figure it out. And any questions you guys have about the Discord, just let us know. And if you aren't already subscribed to this channel, please do so you don't miss future live shows where we do writing sprints. Yeah. And
I'm gonna go to bed.
happy writing.
Happy
yeah.
writing.
We'll see you guys all soon.
Writing.
Thanks
Life
for
Before
joining
Death
us.
Bye.
Life Before Death Radiance.